This is the second video in the SAS programming cleaning of the SCT file. So in this video, we will look at how to do summary statistics of the DO file. So the first step is to specify the two library name for the DO file that we cleared in the first video. And the second lib name is to store those statistics results of the DO file. Okay, so we need to run these two programs first, and then we will have these two folders here. The first step is to read in the DO file that we just created from the first video and put them in the work folder. So these code will do that for us automatically. And we can also go to the log page to see the progress of the program running process. So once that is done, our first job is to clarify the buyer type and the seller type according to the buyer flag, seller flag in the original file, according to this classification code into mutual fund, retail investor, and foreign investors for both the buy type and sell type. The next step is to classify the time interval. In this example, we are going to show how to do the time interval for every 30 minutes. So this is how it is going to classify time interval according to the due time. So we can see it's in every 30 minutes interval. So we will have in total 12 intervals starting from 0 to 11. Okay, and finally, we are also going to create a date variable in this format with year in the beginning, followed by month, and then date in the end. So, so this macro is going to do from deal 1, which is January, to deal 12, which is December. Okay, so we can click on all these files and click on run, because it's going to take a while because it has many months. So we can go to the log folder to see the progress of the programming. Okay, so once this finished running, we can create some half-hour statistics for the following variables. For example, for the deal price, we can create this average, median, maximum, or minimum. We can also create this value-weighted average price. So in this code, it will be these lines from line 102. So it will be, so we have this weight code. So we're going to use deal volume as a weight for the deal price. So it's volume value weighted average price. And again, we're going to compute the mean, the median, the maximum, and the minimum. And next, we are going to look at the deal volume. Again, compute its mean, median, maximum, and minimum as well. And in addition, the code is also going to give us the number of observation, the sum. And finally, we're we are going to do summary statistics for the deal value, okay? And that is the last part of the code. And again, we are going to do it for all the 12 months. So we have a simple macro code here. So now we can select this code and run the program. And we can also check the process of it. So for every month, 4 files will be created. So that will be the average price, value weighted price, the deal value, and the deal value. Okay, after a few minutes, the program has finished running and we can continue with the code. So right now, we have one summary for every month, but we would like to make all the summaries together. So we're going to use the following code. So first, we're going to make sure that all these files for the summary has nothing inside. And then we're going to append every month on top of the original file, summary files. And this is this part of the code. So we can select them and run them. So we can see this is done very fast. So we can also go to the work folder to check the progress. So we want to see deal price 2018. So deal price 2018. So we can see that it has for the month and for the day, and also for each taker, every time interval, the price, average price, the median price, maximum price, and the minimum price. That's all the information. We could also check the value weighted average price. And again, all these summary statistics will be given for every day, every time interval, the taker, and also the summary statistics. Okay, so the next step is to do this summary according to the cell type. Okay, we will also do the buy type as well, the buyer type, which will be done in the codes following. So first, we are going to work on the cell type. And again, we start with the original, those deal files in every month. So this macro is done from January to December. So we are going to sort the data by date, taker, time interval, and cell type. So for the different type of seller, the mutual fund, individual investors, and foreign investors. And again, we are going to summarize the deal volume and deal value according to this classification. And again, we are going to create the average, the median, the maximum, and the minimum. So we can select this data and run it. So again, it will be done for every month. So every month, there will always be those summary. So we can see that after a few minutes, this code will finish running for the 12 months. And again, we want one whole file for all the 12 months together. So we are going to use the following SAS code to combine all the monthly data into an annual data. Okay, so this step is done very quickly. So we can see the final two files will be deal sale volume 2018 and deal sale value 2018. So again, we can find them. So this is deal cell volume 2018. Okay, so as we can see, these are sorted by date, ticker, time interval, and also the seller type. So it summarizes the number of observation, what is the sum of the total volume, the average of total volume, the standard deviation of total volume, the median of the total volume, the maximum and the minimum of the total volume. And another file will be deal cell value 2018. So again, the resulting data is sorted by date, ticker, time interval, seller type, and all these other summary statistics for the trade value as well. Okay, so these are separating, summarizing those variables by seller type. And next, we are going to do the same summary statistics, but classifying by buyer type. So we can see that these will be the code that we're going to use. So it's the same as the, the seller's type code, except we're just changing the sell type into buy type. So we are going to do the summary statistics for deal volume and deal value again. Also separating by date, taker, time interval, and buyer type. So we're going to do this step by step by month first. So we can also see that it is going to process for every month, doing a summary. It's going to take a little bit of time. Okay, after a few minutes, the program will finish running for all the months. And next, we are going to append all the results into one single file, just as what we did for the cell data. So we highlight this code and run it. And finally, so as we can see that all these results are in the work folder. If we want to keep them in a permanent folder on our computer, we can put everything into the data folder deal stat, summary statistics for the deal data. Okay, so we have 4 summary statistics for the overall deal data. We have 2 summary statistics categorizing by seller type, and then we have 2 more summary statistics categorizing by buyer type. So we can record all of them into a permanent folder in our computer, and we can also check in this folder. Now all the data are here. Okay, so these are the code to help us run the summary statistics for the deal file.